Hey, it's Justin Potnier here on the Mixed Morning Grind. Special guest joining me this morning, Matt Wilson, the head coach of the Edmonton Elite Football Club. Matt, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Justin?
I'm doing fantastic. I mean, you got to think this is a pretty successful season so far, right?
It's been great. We're right where we expected to be. A couple bumps along the way, which are normal for a season, but it's been a good start, that's for sure.
So give us a quick synopsis for maybe folks who are just kind of catching up as to how the Edmonton Elite's done so far this year.
Well, our first home game back in July against Cold Lake, we came out with a last second win. It was tight, but we were just working out the kinks. It was the first time our guys were all playing football together, learning, getting used to the chemistry, that sort of stuff. Then we traveled to Calgary and Airdrie. We were able to click, make it work in Calgary. Airdrie gave us a little bit of a battle there, but we ultimately were able to pull out the wins, coming to 3-0 where we expected to be, and going into a big matchup on Saturday against the Buccaneers.
So what's been the key so far? Has it been the fact that you're just the talent level on the team is just so much higher, or is it the fact that you've got something working right now that's just kind of leading you guys in the right direction?
Talent definitely helps. We have some ballers all over the field, absolutely. But yeah, it's just been everything's clicking, everything's coming together. The pieces that have been put in place by the president, by the coaching staff, by the players, dedication, everything. It's been great, and we couldn't ask for anything more. We just got to keep it rolling.
So what are maybe a couple of players that have really stood out so far this season?
Definitely Tyler Story. He joined us from the Toronto area. He spent some time with the Tiger Cats. He's been great on offense and defense. He's got 5 interceptions on defense. He's got a number of touchdowns for us offensively. Our run game has been good. We've had a nice balanced attack with Taylor Simmons in the backfield and Andrew Taylor, who stepped up to play quarterback for us this year, local product from W.P. Wagner High School. It's been a little bit of a shock what we've got, but it's been a good surprise, that's for sure.
So now looking ahead to Saturday's game, obviously, you're seeing the team for the first time as you're going into this one. I'm sure there's some scouting that goes into it, but how does it look as far as the game goes?
It's definitely going to be a battle. The Buccaneers have a big passing game with Brandon Lay and a number of receivers with Ben Natchuk and Tej Johannesson. They got ballers on that side. They got a solid defense who sends the gas all the time. They're sending 6 or 7 blitzers, so it's going to be tough. Being in this league for years, I've definitely seen what they can produce, and we have game plans in place. We've been watching the film. We just got to execute and keep level-headed.
So I know that lots of folks enjoyed the game. Last time you were playing at Torres Field, obviously second home game of the season here coming in on Saturday. I bet you guys are looking forward to getting on the home field again.
Oh, absolutely. The city showing up in July was amazing. It was better than we could have asked for. The stands were packed. It was phenomenal. It was the atmosphere we wanted to have, and definitely thank the city of Fort Saskatchewan for putting that on for us. This Saturday coming up, it's hopefully going to be the same. Like I said, we're 3-0 against another 3-0 team. It's going to be a battle. We got the Fort Minor program coming to do a halftime show with their Adams playing at halftime. So it's going to be great. It's a brand of football that we wanted to build, and we're very happy that the city's been able to help out with that.
So now we talked about the Alberta Football League season on the last interview, and folks can go back and look at that interview to look a little more in depth into the Alberta Football League. But as far as going forward here, obviously 2-3-0 teams, the winner is going to end up with that number 1 spot. Is there anything going forward from this, or are we wrapping up the summer with this one here?
So this is our last regular season game. Playoffs will happen after this on the 21st and 28th, 21st being a semifinal playoff game, and then the 28th being the provincial final. The 21st will actually be back in Fort Saskatchewan, regardless of the outcome of this game, because we've solidified home playoff positioning. Then we win that. Hopefully we can be 5-0 at that point and host the final here in Fort Saskatchewan. So
I think that would be best case scenario for everybody, and we would really like to have that going. I think that the chances are fantastic. The team's been great, fun, exciting football to watch, and we actually have a pair of tickets to give away. So if you want those tickets, you can give us a call right now at 780-998-1079. A 4-pack of tickets to the Edmonton Elite football game coming up on Saturday. Matt, thank you so much. Anything else you want to add heading into Saturday's game?
I hope to see everybody out there. It's great, exciting football, great chance to get out with the family, and hope to see you there. Come down on the field and say hi after for sure. We'll be there welcoming everybody.